Okay, let's
Billy.
go. What?
What are you doing?
What happened? You say I can review.
No, not that one.
Ay, Dios mío.
YouTube, what up? Welcome back to another Pounds 978 custom video. And today I want to talk to you guys about Superior Spider-Man. Not just only Superior Spider-Man, the first appearance Superior Spider-Man. Not many people are familiar with Superior Spider-Man as it is, unless you're a real comic book fan. But to know that he has two suits before he jumps into the Superior Octopus suit, it's pretty interesting. This is, again, his first appearance suit. I do have a comic of this one. This was a time when Peter Parker dies and Otto Octavius swaps body with him in order to live on while the dying Peter dies in Otto's body, which sucks, but Peter's dying wish was to tell Otto to be a better Spider-Man or save the city, and he does exactly that. He tries to be better than Spider-Man, hence the name Superior Spider-Man. And I think that's cool because this version is a little more gritty than the Peter Parker Spider-Man we know. This guy is like aggressive. He reminds me of Batman in a Spider-Man costume. Now, I've made one of these before. You guys can go back and check that out. But someone asked me if I could commission another one of these, and seeing that it's been maybe 3-4 years since I made it, I said, sure, we'll make it on the new body. He wanted on the Superior Octopus body. I thought that'd be perfect. And so I asked him if he wanted the toes. He said he didn't know, but I put him on anyway because you can't have first appearance without that big toe popping out. Back logo, of course, is as accurate as I can get it to the comic reference. And I think it's cool. It looks different than the classic Spider-Man back emblem because of the legs. The legs here are sharper, pointier, and on the classic one, they're more squarish or rectangular-ish. And I think this one looks a lot more aggressive. And so I would prefer this logo over the original one. The eyes stand out so much when you look at first appearance Superior Spider-Man that I felt like it was necessary to have this head. Originally, the guy wanted me to work on Superior Octopus head, but I didn't think that looked right. So I asked him, what do you think about the Superior Spider-Man Hasbro head? And he said, hey, I trust you, do what you want to do. And that's what we decided to do. And I felt like it's necessary because, again, it's so significant to the first appearance Superior Spider-Man. Say that 5 times, I'm telling you, you're gonna have a tongue twister. First appearance Superior Spider-Man, first appearance Superior Spider-Man. But like your average Marvel Legend, you can move this around any way you want. Everything is sanded properly so you can move the arms and the shoulders all the way up without any paint chipping. Same with the ab crunch, double jointed elbows. Everything is here that you want to look for. You can do, because again, you shouldn't have any restrictions when you're making custom action figures. Like, you should be able to move them around and pose them because they're called action figures, right? I don't mean to sound condescending if that's what it sounds like. I'm just saying that if you prepare properly, you should be able to move your figures around. Superior Spider-Man comes with a couple hand accessories. Everything that you see here was given to me by the guy who wanted this commission, minus the feet. I added my own feet only because it had to go there. If you want a commission by me, providing the parts and body will cost you less. And in this case, I was given a Superior Octopus body to work with, and I've worked with this body so many times, made so many customs from it. Probably one of my favorite Hasbro figures, not just because of the body, but just the Superior Octopus alone is dope. I would love for Hasbro to revisit the Superior Spider-Man and put it on a new body. That would be amazing. And then maybe even add tentacles, or the legs, I hate saying tentacles, the spider legs along with it. And then same thing with the first appearance. I would love for them to give us a first appearance, all on the Superior Octopus body, by the way. It would look great. And I don't know. I mean, I do like the one Hasbro gave us a couple years ago, but it is outdated. That body was only used for Superior, and then they upgraded it to the Pizza Spider-Man, and then we get a bunch of other bodies. And I think it's time to revisit Superior Spider-Man, especially with the new Spider-Verse movie coming out in 2022, I think, or 2023. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, the more spiders, the better. And I know it's 60 years of Spider-Man's anniversary, so I do expect to see a bunch of new Spider-Man this year from Hasbro, so I'm not trying to bug them. But in time, I would like to see a new Superior Octopus. Let me know what you guys think. Do you want to see a new Superior Octopus? Pardon me. Do you want to see a new Superior Spider-Man? Here I am just gathering a bunch of figures for no reason. Just putting them in the lineup. I haven't done a review in a long time, and I feel so out of touch. And maybe I got to get back to doing some reviews and get a permanent setup and start showing you some of these customs and Spider-Man figures that I do have. and bought recently from Hasbro that I haven't shown you. But I've known you've seen them everywhere else. So many reviewers out there now that do so good that I don't even need to be putting stuff out there. Only the customs, I suppose. I think that's why I'm doing so much VR now. I'm just having fun playing VR, making customs, and kind of ignoring the reviews, but I gotta stop. I gotta make more reviews. Anyway, back to this one. You can see the custom looks well alongside some Hasbro figures and some customs. The one on the right is the Spider Sense. I'll show you that next. But you see Superior and First Appearance look really good together, and I like it. So I really would like to see this eventually from Hasbro. Here's a quick little custom / modification of the black suit Spider-Man we recently got. Just put some feet and hands along with the wolf cap head, sculpted the eyes, and you have a black version of the wolf spider. And I think that's pretty dope. Someone else made it recently after this and showed me, and I thought that was pretty cool. Already influenced someone to make it. But it isn't official. I don't think it's part of the comics. There is a spider wolf and a werewolf spider, but it doesn't look like that. But I think it does look pretty dope to have a gray wolf on a black suit Spider-Man body. That is it. Side-by-side comparison of Superior Spider-Man and Superior Octopus. Again, the same bodies, just painted differently, and would look nice on the shelf together. Here's another comparison with Spider-Man. This is the retro card, the animated series figure, the most recent Spider-Man we got. And you see it holds up well alongside Superior Spider-Man. Pizza Spider-Man still holds up really well. One of my favorite action figures from Hasbro. Seems a bit slim, but still looks like the iconic Spider-Man I know. Here's a custom Spider-Man using the Cyborg Spider-Man body, which is the Sunfire body. And you see it's different from the retro card version. But they haven't given us a Spider-Man on this body yet. And I think that it would look nice for them to use the Sunfire body as a Spider-Man. I mean, I'm lying. They gave us the Webman on that body, but they haven't given us the classic Spider-Man. Which one do you like the best? The custom, which is the Cyborg, the animated series, or Pizza Spider-Man? And then here is the Spider Sense alongside the rest of them. And then here's Symbiote Black Cat from Spider-Man Web of Shadows. Wasn't able to get her fully reviewed. Was a really good custom, came out pretty clean. So here's the best I could do for now. I'm sorry I didn't get to review that one properly. But it is done and painted pretty nice. It's all painted, nothing sculpted. Nothing, not even the things around the eyes, that's also painted. I think it looks pretty clean. Let me know what you guys think.
Well, hello, how are you doing as I check our connection? A couple messages for the viewers, so pick a section, have a seat. Yeah, I know this is different, quit with the questions. Allow me a second, please, to make my first impression. They call me Pounds, here I'm known as 9'7". 8 customs create, plus I rhyme great. Well, my son and I shopped off and it was tempting. Almost let Spider-Man pass, but I had to get him. I picked a few more up, started collecting, feeling grand as I stand back and marvel at the legends. But quick inspections, I could notice imperfections. Every figure disfigured, so I figured I'd correct them. All of a sudden I learned how to customize. Once I tried, after that I was on a up and ride. But come inside, it's cool, just know the rules. Number 1, don't try it if you ain't got all the tools. Number 2, take your time, you ain't got nothing to prove. Number 3, well forget it, don't wanna get you confused. Look, this is for fun, I ain't in it for all the views. Cause I hit you every day with something new like the news. But if you choose to subscribe, you the man. Yes, you, everyone below in the comments, yes, you too. Thank you very much for showing me love. Who knew? It's ironic how we think out the box for you too, right?
Sing, 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 sing. Everybody.